What is up, my friends? Here again to do another video. This is kind of a partner video between me and my buddy, Selfish Gamer. So this is his replay, and I'm gonna give him like feedback on what he could do better and what he does good. So let's just get right into it. So we did another video on his channel where we analyzed one of my replays together. He's around Diamond 1, I think, in threes, and I am JM 3. So it's interesting to get a different perspective on things. So this is his ball to go for, and you see what happens is he hits it a little bit too far, so he has to kind of go for a block. It would have been better to get a softer hit, because this other guy, like, I know he's kind of close, but he just went for kickoff, and he needs boost, so he's going to be really slow. So he should have, like, more or less tried to get a softer hit so he could follow it up, but he gets too hard of a hit, and he ends up basically passing to the other team. That's good. It's kind of slow, but it's okay to be slow in that position. Yeah, and this is where a case where it's not okay to be slow. So right after this double commit from your teammates, you're the man back, and at this point you should know that the bros is gonna get back pretty fast. Like, they don't have a really powerful clear opportunity. So you're essentially in the second man rotating to first man position. So right after that hit that you just saw, this is where you should boost and try to get to this ball as fast as possible, because Red Raider and your other guy are getting back now because they know they double committed, they're going to come back. So right after this first hit, you need to go boost really fast. But if we go a little bit slower, like, this is all this time that you're wasting, all that time that you weren't boosting, it puts you in a bad position. So now they're going to get to the ball first, and you don't have a good hit on it. So they end up getting it around you, and you have to turn around. That kind of puts your teammates in a bad position, but like I said, the bros is back in time to get to it. Good patience there to wait for your teammate to do their thing, and a very good 50-50. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you wanted to get this middle. It would have been really good to get it on the backboard, but this is kind of a tough hit to have. And I don't know if this is a replay glitch or not, but you should have gone for this boost right there to your left. But I guess you get it now. Oh, I guess it wasn't there. Oh yeah, now it's there. So yeah, I would have not gone for the boost here. I would like, after he misses there, you want to be able to get to the ball because you're in the first position and you have two teammates supporting you. And even with 11 boosts, if you don't even hit the ball, your other teammate should be right behind you to, like, you just need to basically mess him up. So as your other teammate is the Red Raider. Yeah, your other teammate's right here. So if you challenge it, it's gonna pop away and your other teammate can get a good hit on it. But you decide not to go for it, and go for boost, and it kind of gives them it's not too bad of a thing because your other teammates were there, but you might have been able to get a counter attack if you got a good challenger there. Well, crazy shot from your teammate. Tight angle. That was kind of crazy. It felt kind of slow, but yeah, I guess you realized you had time to hit it. I don't know if you're trying to pass to him, but I would have tried to put this on the backboard because your third man back should be able to get to it. But that's crazy that you guys had an aerial passing play. Yeah, like this is a difference between this rank and high champ. Is after this hit, they'd rotate back. Like this would be my ball to go for if I was in your position. But Diamond is really ball chasey, so he goes for it again. Because that pass to him, the middle is really risky with you being the last person back. That was a very good touch from your teammate. Yeah, and this demo is really common. To the point where like I almost always go really fast. Like when you can't see any of the other team on their entire half of the field, they're all on your half of the field, and there's one that's bound to be coming to demo you. So you really want to go fast to this to avoid that demo. Like I see where you're coming from. It's important to go slow sometimes, but when you know that the demo is very possible, you could take a look back to check to see if you actually have time. That's one of the cases where you think you have time, but you really don't. So I guess being more aware of the field and where the other team is something that you didn't realize that you didn't have any time. I think, yeah, this is. So you probably weren't expecting this guy to hit it, and it is kind of ball chasey. So I think it's the bros. Where's this guy? So he's thinking, okay, that guy just hit it, so I need to hit it so he doesn't get a good counterattack. But in reality, he messed up and he's in front of the ball now, so it's fine. It's just gonna roll up and you'd have a good hit on it. It was still kind of risky for him being so close because he didn't know if you were gonna challenge or not. But ultimately, you should be prepared for this to happen. This is a really common thing too. This is awkward where it's coming and you're rotating back. You would want to let it hit off the front of your car here. Like if this happened, I'd quick go out of ball cam so I could focus on where the circle is, so that I could let it hit the front of my car and roll up the backboard. But instead it bounces, and this is kind of a dangerous hit. But the bros gets it, and it's really fast read from Red Raider. This is kind of a weird line to go back, because there's the center line, like you see like these boosts. The boosts along the center line are a really good way to rotate back. Like there's basically 3 lines. Is like the 3 lines, the center line with all the center boosts, and the 2 lines on the side. Those are the two main lines you want to rotate back with to get more boosts. But you don't take either line. You should have like flipped towards the center line and go down there, but you flip a little bit to the right of it, and it's kind of a slow thing. And it puts you in a bad position, and you have one less pad in your box. And so to avoid this double commit, it's just basically reading your teammate. So as soon as he jumps for this, you should expect him to be hitting it, and you should be looking for where he's going to hit it to, so you can get a pass off. And that's another common thing in Diamond, is people are focusing on the ball more than where their teammates are going to hit the ball, or where the other team's going to hit the ball. So you should be able to see that like he's boosting right now to the ball, he jumped, he's committed to the ball. and he's gonna hit it to the corner. So you should be running to the corner to intercept his hit before the other team instead of going for this. And that's another time you keep on bouncing on people and you're rotating back. Oh yeah, I remember this. So right now you're focusing, you're seeing what kind of hit they're gonna make, and they make that hit. So at this point, like right at this instant, I'd be boosting and going to the ball as fast as you can. But it takes you a little bit, all this time that you just wasted, and now you're still not even facing the ball, like a quarter of a second after that hit was made. And that's one of the small details that differentiates fast play from slow play. And because of this, your teammate gets the ball first, and he gets a really bad hit. And then you basically need to go for that, but unfortunately it ends up in a pinch in your net. So I think you could have beat your teammate to the ball, and you probably would have had a better hit than he did. Classic 3 people right in the same corner. That's so bad. That was a crazy save. Hold on. Who is this guy? Comma Craze. That save was actually nuts. How did he not pinch this into his goal? Like, he's on the wrong side of the ball. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy he got a really good hit that he did. I don't really like that hit. And you might have been able to follow it up. It's a really tough read from this angle. Like, you want to basically take off ball cam so you can look at where the people are in the net. Man, it's camera. You want to take off ball cam so you can see where these guys are, so that you can jump into the ball to beat them. So like, I would take off ball cam and I'd look for the ball indicator and watch them at the same time to see when you need to just like do a double jump into the ball to get it over them. But like I said, I don't really like this hit, and the reason is it's awkward to follow up, and you don't know if you're like in this position, you're not quite sure who's gonna get to it, if you can get to it fast enough. So I would have hit it straight up the sidewall, like so it rolls up, and that's a lot easier to follow from your position than if you hit it the bouncing way. So like like jump before you get to the ball, like do a single jump, like take a little bit different of a line, drive straight at the ball, take a single jump and flip so that it rolls up the wall instead of bouncing like this. It's a better percentage play, or you can get another touch instead of the goalie's clearing it. Nice. Good little team play. Yeah, that was a good challenge. Just get in the way, make it easier for your team to clear. Yeah, from your teammate's perspective, you should have gotten them clear more to the side. You don't want to get these out. You want them just to the side where your corner boost is. Yep, and the same thing happens again where you're rotating back. This happens all the time. So usually what you want to do is you want to hit it on the roof of your car so it rolls up your wall so you can follow it again. But unfortunately you didn't get a hit on it. So Craze was able to get the next hit. Like, you want to hit it on that first bounce. Like right now. That first bounce, you want it to hit it up the wall. But unfortunately you didn't get that hit, so that they were able to capitalize on that. I would have, like I see you realize that your teammate's going for the ball, so you don't want to push up, but like whatever hit this is gonna be, it's gonna be a good hit. So I would have started moving forward a little bit faster. Like, and because you didn't move forward faster, you're further away from the ball now, and they're gonna probably hit it around you, or yeah, didn't get a good 50-50. So if you were to be closer, you'd have, like if you were to have moved forward sooner, you would have had more time to get a good 50-50 on this. So you want to get on the right side of the ball and push it left to avoid that pinch. And you usually want to do that because most of the time it's going to bounce to the middle of their half when that happens. Like it'll stay in their half and bounce towards the goal, and maybe one of your teammates can follow it. But you got on the wrong side of the ball, and you're a little bit slow to the challenge, so you weren't able to get a very good 50-50. Yeah, again, you usually want to hit them roll them nice up the wall, because those are really easy to follow. When they bounce, it's really hard to follow them faster than the other team is going to get there. This so I guess there's 4 seconds left and he panicked, but this is a really bad touch from the bros. It literally put everyone on your team out of position. You can't hit the ball, the bros can't hit the ball, and where's this other guy? Red Raider. I guess Red Raider's here, but it took out 2 players from the game when you had a nice clear and there's not really any pressure. But I guess there's 2 seconds left and he's just trying to end it, go to overtime. It was good to leave that for your teammates. And same thing again. It's going back and you have to get this roof hit. So you want to get to it faster than he is, and you should realize that, like, that guy that just hit it, Yellow Snow, he's coming in fast, so he's gonna get there really fast. So your goal is to touch this as fast as possible. It's different than the other times a little bit, because you don't care about hitting it, rolling it up the wall. Ideally you would want to do that, but you know that he's coming in fast. They have a counterattack, so you want to take off ball cam. Is there a way I can do that? Yeah. So you want to take off ball cam and focus on this, and just get your car under the circle and jump to pop it before he can get to it. And I think so you just take too much time right here, so the other person was able to get to it faster than you were, and then it ends up being a goal. Yep, but the main thing is these clears when you're coming back, when you're rotating back and trying to get a good hit. You want to, ultimately the goal is to kill time for the other team and kill time so your teammates can get back and get in the way of the other team, are the 2 main goals, and need to focus on which one to do, because I think if you were to have, I think 2 out of the 3 goals were conceded when you didn't get a good hit on that. anyways, it's a little bit longer than I would have liked, but this is the conclusion of the replay analysis. So, I hope you liked the video, my fellow 2 subscribers, and I'll see you next time.